based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Start! Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required from 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Well, hello again. It's the afternoon session on day 2 of the Dubai 2021 Powerlifting World Cup from the Sport Club for the Determined in Eastern Dubai. So, it's the men's 54 kg we have now. There are 9 in this. And again, quite a lot of the top lifters in the world in this discipline are jousting for success. So the 59 kg, that was a fabulous event earlier, won by Keon Kai of China ahead of Thomas Kure of Nigeria. And we're now on to the men's 54 kg. The 56 kg is on after this, with athletes from Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Egypt, Greece, Japan, Kyrgyzstan, Peru, Russia, and Ukraine. The reigning world champion is in this. Sheriff Osman is our world record holder, 205. Paskalis Koulamoglu, the junior world record holder, 148. We saw him earlier in the heavier 59 kg category. So these are the 9 involved. The world champion Vladimir Krivolia we'll see lifting last. Paralympic bronze medalist and the African silver medalist Abdelmajid Taha. Former Pan Am champion twice over, Cesar Rubio as well. Our referees Ahmed Al Mohammadi, Haider Araba and Conrado Brunacci. And here's our jury for today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the technical officials for the session are the chief referee from Brazil, Conrado Brunacci. The left side referee from Palestine.
A hive of activity.
The right side.
Backstage in the warm-up area.
Rise up and face your fear. Rise up.
So here we go, the men's 54 kg, the second lightest of the men's weight categories. So we've America's and European champions and the reigning world champion in this as well.
Is loaded for the first attempt, representing Côte d'Ivoire, Bance Osseni.
Roland Ezeruke of Nigeria, the reigning Paralympic champion in this. So, from Côte d'Ivoire, Bance Osseni, no major championships up to this point. And he's starting off at 45 kg. Just a quick word that at the moment, 8th spot in the men's 54 kg in terms of the Paralympic ranking. Choi Kyun-jin, 153 kg. We'll see what changes happen there today. So we haven't seen him at a major championship before. He is 46 years old. Might be going to flags here, I think. Yeah, there was a straightness issue, basically.
Loaders, please load the bar to 110 kilograms, right now, 13.
So that's a strikeout this time. It's been really interesting talking at different major events. It was good at the end, just on the way. Yeah, you see there. But it's interesting talking to athletes from different countries and coaches as well when you come to major events, particularly countries that have not had much of a history going back too many years in powerlifting. Likes of Gambia have only been involved in the last major championship or two, and their coach is also one of their country's main football commentators. Don't think they're here. They only have one lifter, and the thing is, there can be no domestic competition if you've only got one lifter in the country. So the sport's still growing in some parts of the world. And here for the Kyrgyz Republic, Azizbek Zamirbek Ulu. Again, hasn't been in a major championship before. Bance Osseni, 46. Azizbek is 18 years old, lives in Bishkek. He's a student. He is interested in this sport because he saw it on TV. And he said, I'd like to try that. And ultimately, isn't that what it's all about? Coach is Adnan Shabrailov. We've seen him actually not very far away from Kyrgyzstan on a global scale in Kazakhstan and Nur Sultan at the World Championships. He was in the juniors there and he finished 4th. Bronze already this year in the Tbilisi World Cup events in Georgia. Whiteout. That's lovely. Clearing 110 all through, not a worry. And that was superb. Still a junior. World Championships on later this year in one of the great powerlifting venues of Ega. Former Pan Am champion Cesar Rubio of Cuba. Those World Championships starting the 1st of December. It'll be in your diaries. Cesar Rubio, who took gold in Rio in 2007, Guadalajara in 2011 at the Pan Ams. He's never actually competed at a World Championships, but he has been at 3 Paralympic Games. His best result, 8th in 2004. Based in Villa Clara, his club there as well. And he's gunning for 115 here. 147 is his all-time best. It's not on the Tokyo pathway. So 115, a man who's been a master in the Americas, doing well in Dubai. Thank you very much. So white out, and that's all good.
Cesar, the silver medalist from Lima 2019 Paralympic Games. Loaders, please load the bar to 115 kilograms. Rack height 3. The bar is loaded for the first attempt, representing Peru, Diego Quispe.
Diego Quispe of Peru. Only 22 years old, definitely up and coming, 6th in Lima. Home sweet home for the Pan Ams. In 2019, Lima is his home city. And he started this sport 4 years ago to strengthen his body. Just turned out there was a major international sporting event on in his city in which he could compete 2 years later. And no mark when he made his major championship debut in the European Open Championships in Berck-sur-Mer 2018. Coach Nilanda Suarez. So 115 to start. It's a whiteout for him. And he's into the lead.
Loaders, please load the bar to 140 kilograms, rack height 11.
Originally was going for 120, 115 he went for in the end. Actually, in terms of body weight, Rubio Guerra still has it on him, and he's only about 390 grams lighter. So Rubio in front, Quispe in second place. They've both lifted 115. The weights take a bit of a leap now, up to 140 for Mitsunari Ichikawa of Japan.
The bar is loaded.
We've only seen him on the international scene the past couple of years. Made his major championship debut in Japan, in Kitakyushu, when he was 6th in the Asia Oceania Championships. He's taken silver to the Japan Championships, and he was in Kitakyushu. Getting his bedding into the sport. The the World Championships the following year in Nur Sultan. 10th, made his major debut at the age of 44. Silver in the World Cup event in Eger 2 years back in Hungary. And you know, ordinarily that's the big event of the year, but it's not been a normal year. Takeyoshi Okamoto, his coach at national level, lives in Hidano. 140 for the lead. 138 is best in terms of the Paralympic ranking. That has him 10th. He's 15 kilos off Choi Kyun-jin. .141 is lifetime best. Oi! He's close to his lifetime best, but there's a reason why a lifetime best is a lifetime best. It's up to this point a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But in saying that, Ki Young Kai had a similar experience in the previous event, the men's 59 kg. Added 1 kilo to the bar, lifted it, won it, took the gold. It's always a bit terrifying when that happens. There'll just be a moment when the hands kind of give way. But the spotters have a big job to do. Dimitrios Bakakristos for Greece. The 2015 European champion, silver in 2013 in Alexin. He took the big glory. Where else? Eger. Bronze in the last 2 World Championships in Mexico City 2017. Nur Sultan 2 years ago. Bronze in Rio. Gunning for 141 here. He's currently 3rd in the Paralympic ranking. 181 is lifetime best. 166 he's lifted in qualifying in terms of the Paralympics, and pretty much successful qualifying and successful here. A whiteout! 3 out of 3. He's our new leader on 141.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Ukraine, Konstantin Panasyuk.
So now for Ukraine, Konstantin Panasyuk came very close to his first major championship medal in Bergsumer when he was 4th in the Europeans by the sea 3 years ago. He's aiming for 150 here. Individually, he's not won a major championship medal, but it was team bronze in the team event at the Worlds in Nur Sultan in 2019. He's medalled quite a bit on the World Cup circuit. 150 is target for the lead here. 156 is lifetime best. That is the mark that has him in 7th place in the Paralympic rankings. 150. There you go. Another whiteout, and he is our new leader, Konstantin Panisiuk. And we salute you, sir.
160 kilograms, rack height 13. The bar is loaded for his
2 to go in this opening round. Taja Abdelmajid of Egypt. 160 his target. The Paralympic bronze medalist in London. And he's won at this FASA World Cup in Dubai in 2016 and 2019, the EGO World Cup in 2017, among all his successes. Bronze in the World Championships in 2010, African Championship silver in 2018, and African Games bronze in 2015. Abdelmajid for Egypt at 160, 172 is his lifetime best, 166 his best in terms of the Paralympic ranking, and he's lying second in that behind David Dektarev of Kazakhstan. So we'll see him in Tokyo. All going well. It's a bit of an old struggle. He got it raised. Think we're going to the flags? We don't need to. And he doesn't need to worry about that mark again. 2 out of 3 in his favour. And that is our new leader, Taha Abdelmajid. Took a while, but he got there. So 1 more to go.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Russia, Vladimir Krivolia.
Vladimir Krivolia of Russia, the reigning world champion, the former European champion from his home Euros in Alexin in 2013, Paralympic bronze in London 2012. Wasn't in Rio. Gunning for 177 for a big lead. 189 is his lifetime best. He's not in the Tokyo pathway. But might pick up one of those 20 qualification invites. Might not. 177 to go in front. No time wasted. Whiteout. And that is a substantial advantage.
Loaders, please load the bar to 45 kilograms, rack height 12. So Vladimir Krivolia is leading now in this group with the 177 kilograms, followed by the Egyptian Taha Abdelmajid, 160 kilograms.
Nice and clean. and Krivulya goes into the gold medal position. And already he leads by 17 kg. It's going to take quite an effort, and I think actually quite a few lifetime bests in order to dislodge him. It's just going to be a slide into the second round because Krivulya's mark has updated in irregular way. He lifted 177. It's re-emerged as 182, but that presumably is what he's going for in round 2. So it'll take a few seconds to get that system ironed out. Krivulya with 177 is our leader. He's 17 clear of Abdelmajid in second, and Panasiuk in third on 150. Baka Christos in fourth. Has lifted a weight greater than Vladimir Krivulya's 177. They've got the system working again. So, Baz Hosseini of Côte d'Ivoire, second attempt at 45. I think the big battle now, frankly, is for the silver. Unless one of the rest of the field shows remarkable ambition. So, Hosseini, welcome aboard. Côte d'Ivoire have had 12 international class powerlifters across time. Right now, another strikeout.
Hosseini from Côte d'Ivoire was trying to lift 45 kilograms, but he was not successful for the second time. Loaders, please load the bar to 117 kilograms, rack height 13.
He's getting it raised. There's no problem about that. It's how he's going about it. It's just dipping on that right hand side, the left of your picture there. He's got the strength, definitely. And he's not that far off. It's the sort of thing that probably relatively iron-outable. Azizbek Zarirbek Ulu of Kyrgyzstan. I cleared 110 in round 1, going for 117 now. 115 is his lifetime best. Nice result in Tbilisi, the most recent World Cup, the 4th of the 5, and we are watching the 5th of the 5. Well, this would see him leap up into 5th place. He's currently 7th.
No lift.
2 and against, no luck. Close though.
Loaders, please load the bar to 120 kilograms, rack height 13.
Not necessarily a major difficulty.
The bar is loaded for his second attempt representing Cuba, Cesar Rubio Guerra.
So on we go! Cesar Rubio of Cuba.
Cesar Rubio is the silver medalist from Lima 2019 Pan American Games.
$120s aiming for now.
And will win 20 kilograms.
I mean, his lifetime best is way above this, 147.
1 minute. All the best, Cesar.
4 Para-Pan Am medals. Silvers in the last 2. Lima and Toronto. Golds in Guadalajara and Rio, going back to 2007 in Rio. This will raise him 1 place if it's good, and it is. And it is a whiteout
120 kilograms for the
for Cesar Rubio.
the second attempt.
Goes to 120. Right now, bronze is 150.
Please load the bar to 120 kilograms.
4th place is 141. He's doing enough for now.
The bar is loaded for his second attempt, representing Peru, Diego Quispe. Diego Quispe is trying to lift 120 kilograms. He is the silver medalist from Bogota 2021 World Cup.
Diego Quispe of Peru, 115 in the opening round, 120 is target again.
Come on, Diego, you can make it.
So he equaled his lifetime best with the previous lift. This for a brand new one. Aiming for 120. Hasn't lifted that in competition prior to today, but now he has! It's a whiteout, it's 3 for 3. And Quispe keeps his position on the leaderboard. He'll stay in 6th place. But that's the new PB. Mitsunori Chikawa. Chikawa holding on for Japan.
The bar is loaded for his second attempt, representing Japan, Mitsunori Ishikawa.
So Ichikawa, well, he missed out 140 in the opening round, going for 140 again now.
2021 World Cup.
Lifetime best 141.
Trying to lift
He is involved in Tokyo qualifying here, lying in 10th spot. He would stay in 10th spot, would go a little bit closer to 9th than Ali Al Daraji. It's the top 8 who get the nod for Tokyo. And they are 8 different nationalities as well. Ichikawa, Nishizaka, and Kos are all, from a Japanese point of view, have been trying to jostle for position in this 54 kg, but they're outside the top 8. So 140, a kilo off his lifetime best. So raised at 140. Yes, that's it. Well, he missed out entirely last time, but that was a beaut. One, and Ichikawa goes into 5th position, and that very close to his all-time best.
Loaders, please load about 150 kilograms, rack height 3.
A marvelous attempt. Nothing more to say about that. That was gorgeous.
Second attempt representing Greece, Dimitrios Bakokristos.
Dimitrios Bakokristos is one of those lifters who has in his career gone higher than Krivulia's current mark of 177. For Bakokristos, 141 in the opening round, this for 150. This to try and overtake Panasiuk and to go into the bronze medal position. He's lifted 156 in his career, so this would be a new lifetime best. He would stay 7th if successful on the Paralympic ranking. Bakokristos then at 150.
Good lift.
There you go. He's done it. 150 for Bakokristos.
Loaders, please load the bar to 159, rack height 2.
When his career has gone up to 181. 150 puts him into the bronze medal position above Konstantin Panasiuk. He will have his say next.
The bar is loaded for his second attempt representing Ukraine, Konstantin Panasiuk.
Panasiuk going for 159.
159 kilograms after 150.
160 is currently the silver medal mark, but that's Abdelmajid, who's slightly, and I do mean slightly, by about 100 grams lighter in body weight at the weigh-in than Panasiuk. So Abdelmajid on the head-to-head would take it if they were finishing on the same mark. So Panasiuk going for 159 instead of 161. This just to go back into the bronze medal position, but maybe may yet have a BDI on silver. It is doable for Panasiuk. Panasiuk in 7th on the Paralympic ranking.
No lift. You can do it. Konstantin, you still have one more lift.
Strikeout for Panasiuk. He stays in fourth.
Loaders, please load the bar to 163 kilograms, rack height 13.
So Bakakristos stays in the bronze medal position. Bakakristos and Panasiuk both on 150. Bakakristos lighter in the body weight, so he's third. Panasiuk fourth. Taha Abdelmajid, 160. He's in second place. Going for 163 here. 172 is lifetime best. He is second on the Paralympic ranking with 166.
Is ranked second for the world ranking to Tokyo Paralympic Games with 166 kilograms.
Abdelmajid.
He can make it.
Didn't see him in Rio, actually. Oh, we definitely saw a lot of him in London when he came through in third spot. Oh yes! Oh yes! Taha Abdelmajid's looking in good form with the Paralympic Games in Tokyo just around the corner.
Loaders, please load the bar to 182 kilograms, rack height 12.
And there is just a special soundtrack when you've got the Middle Eastern, North African nations lifting. Brilliantly supportive, it is evocative, and it's successful here.
Next will be the last attempt for round 2 in this competition.
163 he got. That was actually quite brilliant, really. Final attempt of this second round, and it is our leader, Vladimir Krivulya. 177 in the opening round, this for 182 from the reigning world champion. Coach, not on stage, Nadezhda Krivulya. 189 is lifetime best. He's knocking on the door of it.
Can make it, Vladimir. 182 kilograms. One minute.
189, that European record that he set. The World Championships in Nur Sultan. This 182. And it's good! 2-1! And Krivulya extends his lead to 19.
Still leading in this competition. start the third round. Loaders, please. Load the bar to 45 kilograms.
He's looking good for it. That will be the gold. Nobody's going to try and challenge that in the final round.
The first place with 182 kilograms, followed by Taha Abdelmajid from Egypt.
Really impressive.
Third place is for the Greek, Dimitrios Bagokristos. The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt, representing Côte d'Ivoire, Bans Osseni.
Not much more to say about that. It was just terrific. So, Bans Osseni of Côte d'Ivoire, his third and final attempt going for 45.
Big applause to Bans.
So he's bombed out with the previous two attempts, so he doesn't want to... He struck out with the previous two attempts, he doesn't want to bomb out with this.
Allez, Bans. Concentre-toi. Tu peux le faire cette fois-ci. C'est seulement 45 kg.
It's been kind of obvious what's been happening with the previous two lifts, so...
Respire.
Sort of thing that actually...
1 minute.
they'll have had a great chance of being able to address behind the scenes for the last 20 minutes or so.
No lift.
I'm afraid not.
Allez, malheureusement.
I'm afraid not.
À la prochaine, bon courage.
So he has struck out for a third time. He has bombed out.
All the best for his next competition.
It is a bit of a blowout.
Loaders, please load the bar to 120 kilograms. Rack height 13. Big applause to Bansi. Try your best. À la prochaine.
That's the thing to be worked on.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt. The junior from Kyrgyzstan, Azizbek Zamirbek Ulu.
So Bans Osseni, no mark for him, unfortunately. We'll see him at further World Cup events. This is Azizbek Zamirbek Ulu for Kyrgyzstan. 110 in the opening round. Missed out 117, this for 120.
Azizbek was the bronze medalist from the BC 2021 World Cup. He's trying to go back home with 120 kilograms.
So missed out 117, but is still looking to add to his tallies, following his plan, going for 120.
1 minute.
Bit of a struggle this one at 120, which would have been his second lifetime best of the day, but just too much
You are still young, you can do
on this occasion.
competition.
Didn't get it, finishes on 110.
Loaders, please load the bar to 122 kilograms, rack height 13.
Junior honours forthcoming, and at senior he is in 8th.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt, representing Cuba,
Cesar Rubio of Cuba going for 122.
All the best, Cesar. 122 kilograms.
It's only adding a further 2 kilos to the mark, but it would send him up a place above Diego Quispe for now. Been a former footballer before.
No lift.
2-1 against. So Cesar Rubio stays at 120. It would have given him a little lift by 1 place, but it has not happened. At 120, his best result.
126 kilograms, rack height 3. The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt, representing Peru, Diego Quispe.
Final attempt for Peru for Diego Quispe. I've got ahead of myself a bit. Cesar Rubio isn't the former footballer. Diego Quispe is. 120 in the second round, which has him in 7th place. This for 126, and he would finish in 6th if successful.
2021 World Cup is trying to go back to Lima with 126.
He has equaled his lifetime best today and then broken it. Now trying to break it for a second time.
Vamos, Diego.
So Quispe aiming for 126, which would be a nice round out to his competition, and it would be 3 for 3 if successful. But he's not. He has struck out.
Back to Lima with 120 kilograms.
So he's left on
For next competition, loaders, please load the bar.
120.
105 kilograms, rack height 11.
And he finishes in 7th place. Rubio in 6th.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt, representing Japan, Mitsunori.
5 to go. So at the moment, 3rd and 4th are on 150. 5th, Ichikawa, 140. But he's going for 145, so he finishes in 5th no matter what he does here.
Kawa is trying to lift 145 kilograms.
2 attempts at 140.
He's trying to improve his world ranking and getting closer to the qualification list.
For a new lifetime best. To go past his mark of
To be within the best
141 from previously.
At least he will beat himself with the new personal record.
So if he gets this, he would go to just outside the top 8 places in the Paralympic ranking. He'd be 9th. he would be, in terms of that, a first alternate.
1 minute.
While remembering that there are 20 qualification invites outside of those who qualify automatically. If your country's quota is full, if you don't already have an athlete in a particular category. Ichikawa then 145. Well, he got it raised. But just a bit too ragged. At least he knows he was able to get it pushed up, but not the way required, and his lifetime best remains 141. He's given a good tilt though. He cleared 140 in the second round, had missed it previously, missed 145 there, and he finishes in 5th. Nice result.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt representing Ukraine, Konstantin Panasiuk. Konstantin Panasiuk is at the 7th place for the world ranking to Tokyo Paralympic Games.
4 remaining. Dimitrios Bakokristos waiting for his cue, which isn't now because it's Konstantin Panasiuk first. So, Bakokristos is in the bronze medal position 150, Panasiuk 150, missed 159, going for 159 again here. To get up into the bronze medal position, he'd have needed to go 164 in an attempt for the silver. 156 is his lifetime best.
Konstantin is the silver medalist from Manchester 2021 World Cup. 1 minute. No lift.
No.
Konstantin, try your best.
So Panasiuk finishes on
Loaders
150.
160 kilograms, rack height 3.
And then the check to see. But it hadn't worked out.
The bar is loaded for the third and last attempt, representing Greece, Dimitrios Bakokristos. Come on, Dimitrios.
So this is Bakokristos.
Third place.
So at the moment he's tied with Panasiuk on 150.
For this
And again, likewise, he's going here for 160, by the way,
trying to get the silver back home here from Dubai.
because Panasiuk was going for 159, and Bakokristos, if he'd gone for 159, would have been able to overtake. He's pitching at 160. Abdelmajid in the silver middle position at 163. So all of the medals are locked in now in that order. Nobody's going to overtake anyone else.
Can't make it. Dimitrios.
160 for Bakokristos. That's the attempt. He has lifted 181 in his career. He's lifted 166 to put him third in the Paralympic ranking at present. We will see him in Tokyo.
Good lift. That was an easy one.
It's been a nice training session
White lights.
for a Sunday morning. 141, 150, 160. He takes the bronze. A whiteout as well.
166 kilograms, rack height 13. Dimitrios secured his bronze medal for this competition. Now the competition is between the Egyptian Abdelmajid and
Good work. Very, very, very good work by Dimitrios Bakokristos. Bako from Mona Straki in Athens, involved in the family cheese business. Or I'll put it to you like this, at least his family's involved in a family cheese business. 2 to go for Egypt. Taha Abdelmajid, 160, 163. This for 166. Again, he's kind of pitched himself a particular way. Not chasing the gold in the same way Bakokristos wasn't chasing the silver. In the same way Panisic wasn't chasing the silver. Abdelmajid has that now. And the times on just on the scoreboard purely, it looks curious that they might try to add on another couple of kilos, but those in the back room, in the warm-up area, they're pretty knowledgeable, the coach and the athlete, about what they are capable of and how much is still within them. And Bakokristos and Panisic probably just felt Abdelmajid's tally of 163 from the second round was too much and didn't aim for it. He was brilliant in that second round, that lift of 163. Regular medalist, and he gets another one here. There's one here, 2016, 2019, and it is silver on this occasion. Can he go 3 for 3 with this 166? Got it raised. He's tentative about it. And he hasn't got it.
You still have 2 months to prepare for Tokyo and improve your performance. شد حيلك في طوكيو. عايزين الذهب. Loaders, please load the bar to 186 kilograms, rack height 12.
Still gets the silver though, and this man has got the gold. Vladimir Krivolia of Russia. Now 177 and 182. The 2 lifts so far that in their own right would have been enough to win the gold. This for 186.
Vladimir is trying to prove that he is the best in the world in this category with 186.
His European record in claiming gold in the last World Championships in Nur Sultan, 189. Won't go for it in this round anyway.
Vladimir is trying to overtake him with 1 kilogram as a balloon. Come on, Vladimir. 1 minute. You can make it.
He's had a perfect competition to date. And Krivolia didn't get that one.
Well done. That was a very good competition. This was the last
2-1 against 182 is where he finishes the competition on.
From Russia is the gold medalist, followed by Taha Abdelmajid from Egypt, the silver medalist, and the bronze medal.
Job done. And he wins the Dubai World Cup.
At 5 p.m. later this afternoon.
Didn't get the final lift.
Up to 65 kilograms.
Got it up, but didn't look like it was pressed upwards equally. Krivoliya takes the gold, 182 for Russia. Abdelmajid the silver for Egypt, and Bakar Christos the bronze for Greece. This is where we are in the qualification pathway. It's not changed today. And I hope you took notes. There we go. Tarev of Kazakhstan with the leading tally of 185. Abdelmajid, Bakar Christos, Bruno Kara, Ali Jawad. He's taking a few hours off from watching the Euros, the European football. Bourlon, Panisyuk and Choi are the 8 men in prime position for Tokyo. So we're back in half an hour. It is 3 p.m, 1500 Dubai time. And in 30 minutes, it's the men's 65 kg. It's a longer one, 2 groups in it. We will be back very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the competition men's up to 65 kilograms will begin in 20 minutes. We'll come back again. And the 11th FASA Dubai 2021 Powerlifting World Cup that is held under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the chairman of the Dubai Sports Council. This is the biggest powerlifting competition since the beginning of the pandemic, and it's also the last chance for the athletes to secure a qualification slot for Tokyo Paralympic Games. The best 8 in each bodyweight category will qualify to the Paralympics, but they need also to fulfill other eligibility criteria to compete in the Games. Thank you all on behalf of the LOC for your cooperation in observing the preventive measures against COVID-19, and for your and the other safety. We kindly remind you to respect the physical distancing protocol, wear the mask all the time, and constantly sanitizing your hands. Enjoy the competition. Attention coaches, 5 minutes remaining for changes to the first attempt of Group B.
Qual era il record del mondo? Ok, va benissimo, io non sono lì, voglio arrivarci. In questo momento credo che la cosa più importante sia continuare ad allenare sempre di più, sempre meglio. Siamo agli sgoccioli, diamo il massimo per arrivare alla miglior condizione possibile e a scrivere un altro.
After its debut as weightlifting in the Tokyo 1964 Paralympic Games, the sport, now known as powerlifting, expanded from just male lifters with a spinal cord injury to include athletes with physical impairments that affect their lower limbs or hips, or athletes with short stature. Female powerlifters made their Paralympic debut in 2000. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength, and you'll often see athletes lifting more than 3 times their own body weight. Powerlifters are split into 10 different categories based on body weight for each gender. Powerlifting consists of one discipline, a bench press. Unlike the able-bodied sport where athletes use their feet on the floor to assist the bench press, Paralympic athletes lie totally flat on a completely different style of bench. Each competitor has 2 minutes to complete their attempt. When the lifter has the bar under full control, they must wait until they receive the command, start. Start! Then they have to lower the bar in a controlled manner and definitively stop it on the chest. Next, they press it upwards, lock out both elbows simultaneously and hold the bar under control until the referees command to wrap. At least 2 white lights are required, then 3 referees for a good lift. A red light indicates a bad lift. Athletes have 3 attempts, and the winner is the athlete that lifts the heaviest weight. In the 3rd round, 2 weight changes are permitted. The weight change can be higher or lower. No changes are allowed if the lifter has already been called to the platform by the speaker, and or if the bar has already been loaded. To attempt a new record, it must exceed the previous one set by a minimum of 0.5 kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Ladies and gentlemen, the athletes competing in the men's up to 65 kilograms. In Group B, the bronze medalist from Lima 2019.
B, to start off with in this men's 65 kg event. It's a longer one. We've got a big field. Although I remember being in this venue for huge fields when we went to a Group D a couple of times in the 2014 World Championships.
Representing Côte d'Ivoire, the silver medalist from Bogota 2021 World Cup, representing
The Dubai Club for People of Determination. Great to have the big events here. I mean, World Powerlifting Championships previously, Paralympics Championship 18 months ago, lovely athletic stadium next door. Super complex. Super competition. Day 2 of 6 and this day 2's third event of 3.
And in Group A, the silver medalist from Manchester 2021 World Cup, representing.
So this is Group B, and I mean we're starting quite heavily straight away. 130 kilos is the first target, so we are going up and up. 65 kg. World record is 221, set in this venue, the FASA World Cup, the Dubai World Cup 3 years ago. 221 kilos, and Bonnie Gustin, the great young Malaysian with the junior world record of 2:04. So these are the 7 who are going in Group B. We'll start with Danilo Rodriguez of Cuba, going all the way up to the 164 attempt of Alexander Dukin of Russia. Great Britain, Mark Swan goes in this. Jorge Caranao for Chile. Referees Azam Al-Zubi, Yasser Musle, and Mohammed as well. And here's our jury.
65 kilograms this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the technical officials for this session are the chief referee from Jordan, Azam Al-Zobi, the left side referee from Slovakia.
So it's a good, busy area, as usual.
Side referee from Yemen.
Behind the curtain. Reigning Paralympic champion, Liu Lai. Reigning Asian Games champion as well he is. He's in this. Former Pan Am champion, Jorge Caranao. The countdown's on for another gold event.
Kilograms Group B will begin. The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Cuba.
So ready to go then. We are kicking off with Cuba and Danilo Rodriguez, who's aiming for 130.
Danilo Rodriguez Garcia,
170 is his lifetime best.
2019 Paralympic Games. He's starting with 130 kilograms.
Just to point out, 177 is currently 8th place in the Paralympic ranking, held by Jorge Caranao of Chile, who we'll see later on, and Mahmoud Attia of Egypt, who is just outside on the head-to-head, which applies even there. So Danilo Rodriguez, the former Pan Am champion from 2015 in Toronto, bronze in Lima in 2019, and his last global event, the Paralympics in 2004 in Athens, last global championship. And there you go, 3 out of 3. It is a whiteout.
30 kilograms.
Good way to start the competition. Great way.
Loaders, please load the bar to 133 kilograms, rack height 15.
Quite straightforward in the end for Rodriguez. So he sets his sights on more.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Italy, Giuseppe Colantuoni.
Nicely done, sir.
Giuseppe is for the first time
130 sets the standard for Italy, Giuseppe Colantoni.
133 kilograms in his first attempt.
Aiming for 133 in this opening round. No mark in the World Championships in Nur Sultan in the 65 kg final. Pepe has previously finished 7th in the World Cup here. Yes! Whiteout! Colantoni, great start. 133 goes into the lead.
For his first participation in FASA World Cup. Loaders, please load the bar to 145 kilograms, rack height 13.
Colantoni had finished 6th in the European Championships in Berg-sur-Mer 3 years ago when they were last held. Bronze in the EGO World Cup a couple of years ago, actually, in Hungary.
For his first attempt,
A brilliant, brilliant venue for powerlifting. Certainly, a lot of people will have a view on that after the Paralympic Games. Jose Abud of Dominican Republic.
Bogota 2021 World Cup. All the best for this competition. Trying with 145 kilograms. Vamos, Jose.
Bronze in the Rio World Cup in 2016. And his first round target, 145. 155 is lifetime best. This is his main nominated category for the Paralympic rankings. He's down the way in that. We'll see how far he can push his way up though. Good starts. 2 out of 3 in Jose Abud Coronado's favour. Nice start.
Coronado from Dominican Republic with 145 kilograms for his first attempt. Loaders, please load the bar to 149 kilograms, rack height 17.
All going well so far. No miss yet.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt, representing Japan, Kazuki Okuyama.
That's all good. Next up for Japan, Kazuki Okuyama, 149 is his first round attempt. He's been very successful in the tennis circuit. World Junior Bronze in 2017 in Mexico City. He's 24 now. Asian Youth Games silver in 2017. Was 8th in the Asia Oceania Championships in 2018. Japanese champion at a young age. Lives in Funabashi and he's currently attending Juntento University. So here he goes, 149 his first attempt, Okuyama. 151 his lifetime best. It's okay for time so far. Unless they're going to reset, he's got 25 seconds. It's another arm to do. Okay, Kazuki, here we go. You've got 8 seconds. Well, it was 2-1 against. He left himself with very, very little time. But listen, if that's the way he can perform under pressure, we're all for it. He left himself literally no time. Clock was just about to hit 0, but he got the lift done. Wow. Well, he just made it in terms of the lift. Didn't get it successfully. 2-1 against. So now for Venezuela, Carlos Betancourt. Bronze in the Parapanams last year in Lima. Club Phoenix in Caracas.
Competition today with 160 kilograms.
Coaches are Ivan Sequeira and Jorge Vélez. He lives in Cajedas and he began powerlifting at 18.
Vamos, Carlos. One minute.
Here's Betancourt, 160.
Good lift. Well done.
Cool as you like. 2 out of 3, and Carlos Betancourt takes the lead.
Shoulders, please go to the bar. 164 kilograms, rack height 16.
Good, cool results.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Russia, Alexander Yukin.
Alexander Dukin now for Russia.
Alexander Yukin is the 9th place holder in Nur Sultan 2019 World Championships. And he's starting his competition today with 164.
Well, he originally was going for the highest tally, but it's not the highest tally anymore in this opening round. Ninth in the World Championships a couple of years ago. Fourth in the Euros in 2015. 164.
Good lift.
Yes! 2 out of 3. Well played. Very well played.
From Russia. Shoulders, please go to the bar. 165 kilograms. Rack height
At the
16.
Rudnik Club in Yekaterinburg as coach, personal coach Svetlana Paltseva. Oh, that's very nicely done. Kamensk. Uralsky is where he lives, and that's just ace.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt representing Côte d'Ivoire, Adou Hervé Ano. Adou Hervé Ano is the bronze medalist from Manchester 2021 World Cup.
So Adu Erveano originally was looking at lifting 140 in the opening round, and then somewhere along the line there was a rethink saying, well, why not try 165? Lives in Abidjan, silver medalist in the African Games in 2015, bronze in the Lagos World Cup event in 2019. We've seen him in the discus and para athletics and literature studies graduate based in Abidjan. 165. He's going high. 7th in the World Championships in Nur Sultan.
One minute.
Ooh, trouble. Now, has he gone in too heavy? It's no lift anyway for Adu Erveano, and that'll be a bit disappointing for the Côte d'Ivoire lifter. A little time to reflect on the situation.
Loaders, please go to the bar. 135 kilograms, rack height 12.
He just wasn't able to push through. Well, 140 was the first round target.
Leading in this group is
No success there.
followed by the Venezuelan Carlos Betancourt. The bar is loaded for the second attempt, representing Cuba, Danilo Rodriguez Garcia. Vamos, Danilo.
So we go back to the start. It's round 2. And it's Danilo Rodriguez. He got 130 in the opening round. This for 135. At the moment, that would put him up into 4th place. This is Group B still.
Medalist from Lima 2019 Paralympic Games.
$135 for Rodriguez. 2 out of 3. His progress has been impressive. And he goes into 4th position above Colantuoni.
Loaders, please load the bar to 137 kilograms, rack height 13. The bar is loaded for his second attempt, representing Italy, Giuseppe.
Calm, casual,
Giuseppe.
considered, successful.
Giuseppe is trying to lift 137 kilograms in his second attempt. Giuseppe.
Giuseppe Colantuoni, straight out again, aiming for 137. He'll stay in position. A chance to jump up to 4th. Sixth in Bergsamar in the European Championships. Bad luck in the World Championships in Nur Sultan. It's a long way to travel for no mark. That's wavering a bit. That's tilting over a bit. No lift. Strikeout against Colantuoni.
Loaders, please load the bar to 149 kilograms, rack height 17.
Sweeping over a bit to the right. And then the spotters had to take over.
The bar is loaded for his second attempt, representing Japan, Kazuki Okuyama.
Kazuki Okuyama for Japan. Missed 149 in the opening round, going for it again now.
His second attempt. Good luck, Kazuki.
Well, to say he took his time last time with the clock running down, it was kind of like James Bond and MacGyver. It was cool. It's just numbers on a screen.
1 minute.
He's got a minute left here, so he's got time on his side. He's 24. He's got time on his side, full stop. Actually, he's 24 later this week. Oh, good. There you go. He just had a little bit more serenity and calm and the strength to push it up, and he got there. He has his birthday on Thursday. This will have helped a little bit. He goes into the bronze medal position.
Rack height 13.
149. Less haste.
The bar is loaded for his
More
second
power.
round representing Dominican Republic, Jose Abud Coronado.
Successful. Obviously, the bar having to be wiped down each time, which is one of the Corona procedures.
From Bogota 2021 World Cup.
Last year we had so many virtual events. It's
Start of his competition.
great to be back and to have had a World Cup circuit this year.
149.
Jose Abud Coronado of the Dominican Republic. 145. He got this for 149. $155 his lifetime best. So 149 for Jose Abud. No. 2-1 against.
Well done.
Best international championship result, 6th at the Pan Ams
Rack height 5.
in Lima 2 years ago. He's based in Madrid. Club there, Sideropoulos, moved there in 2012, coached by Ayman Kichi in the Spanish capital. Bronze in the Rio World Cup in 2016 in the Carioca Arena.
Rack height 16, please. 16 rack height.
Silver in Bogota in this year's World Cup.
The ball is loaded for his second attempt, representing Côte d'Ivoire, Adou Hervé Ano.
Adou Hervé Ano of Côte d'Ivoire, 165. He missed out last time and he was struggling with it a bit.
Adou Hervé
168 his lifetime best.
with his second try to rise 165 kilograms.
He's currently 11th in the Paralympic rankings. 177 is 8th spot, and we'll see a few of those at the top 8 in Group A.
Allez, Adou. You prefer 165 kilograms. His second attempt.
So here he comes. 165 he had big problems with last time, so what about now? On the uplift, a little bit of control loss on the press. And maybe just went in too high at 165. If he'd got either of those, he'd have had a prospect of being really competitive in this. But has missed out both times. Greetings, wherever you're watching from, by the way.
Vamos, Carlos. 166 kilograms in his second attempt.
.166 he's gunning for, having got 160 in the opening round, so this would put him into the lead.
Carlos is the bronze medalist from Lima 2019 Paralympic Games.
Gold in the World Cup event in Lima in 2019. Bronze in the Para-Pan-Ams in the same city. .166 for Betancourt. He likes it, and with good reason. That's 2 out of 3 in his favour, and Betancourt scores a really good result, and he's into the lead in Group B.
Attempt will be the last attempt from the second round for Group B. The ball is loaded for his second attempt, representing Russia, Alexander Dukin.
Well, that was exquisite. That was a nice quality piece of lifting from Carlos Betancourt. Great to see Venezuela represented in Dubai this week at this key World Cup. Alexander Dukin coming up now for Russia. Fourth in the Euros in Eger in Hungary in 2015. That is best international result. He studied PE, physical education at the Ural State University. So 168 to regain the lead with 1 round to go in Group B. Not this time. A strikeout for Alexander Dukin.
Loaders with load bar 137 kilograms, rack height 13. Is loaded for his third and last attempt, representing.
So we go into the final round. Betancourt leading for Venezuela, 166. Dukin in second place, 164. And Okiyama third, 149.
137, posso farla. Dai.
Missed out 137 in the previous round, Giuseppe Corritoni for Italy. Bronze in the Egg Air World Cup in 2019. Silver in the Tbilisi World Cup last month. Trying to push through, but again it won't work out for him. He cleared 133 and Colantoni misses out for Italy.
Bravo Giuseppe, coming back home with 133 kilograms. All the best for next competition.
Just was struggling.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt representing Cuba, Danilo Rodriguez Garcia. Vamos Danilo. 140 kilograms in his last attempt.
Danilo Rodriguez for Cuba, clearing 130 and 135. This an attempt at 140. He would stay in fifth. The 2015 Pan Am champion from University Matanzas. So 140. Can he make this work like he did the rest? No luck. No lift for Rodriguez. But he finishes on 135. He's in fifth place for now, but this is Group B.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt representing the Dominican Republic, Jose Abud Coronado.
Jose Manuel Abud of the Dominican Republic.
Come on, Jose, vamos. 149 kilograms. Can make it.
Going again for 149, having missed out on that in the previous round, and it would put him up into third place from fourth. He go level with Kazuki Okiyama, but and the head-to-head slightly lighter in body weight. So for 149, Jose Abud. Now, how straight did he keep that once he was reaching the top? Yeah, it's not successful. It's a strikeout. But he was successful in the opening round at 145, so he has that.
All the best for next competition.
He stays in fourth place.
Final call for any changes to the first attempt for the group A.
And we still have lifts to come. So Okiyama 153. This would be a new lifetime best. Oh, he's pushed through well. He didn't hang about with it. Oh, yes.
153 kilograms. Congratulations.
He's got it. He gets up to 153. He gets his personal best, and it's been a worthwhile day. The trip has had a lot of meaning, but that was super. You can never argue with the lifetime best. Three to lift, Adu Everano going for 165. 168 is his lifetime best. He is knocking on the door in terms of the Paralympic rankings in this weight division. Finished 7th in the last World Championships in Nur Sultan and 9th in Mexico City in 2017, along with those African medals. Today with a lifetime best of 150 kilos, then 160, then 166, now aiming for 171. It is massively impressive. America's record is 182, set at the Pan Ams a couple of years ago by Herbert Aceituno of El Salvador, who we saw earlier. This isn't too far off that for his third lifetime best of the day, and he will have added 21 kilos onto it. Oh no, though. He strikes out, and he ends up at 166, and you can't fault the ambition. He's given it a good whirl. Betancourt, our leader, at the end of Group B.
Start with next in 2 minutes. Please note about 165 kilograms, rack height 13.
So Carlos Betancourt leads for Venezuela, 166. Tyukin second for Russia, 164. Okiyama third for Japan, 153. Bud of the Dominican Republic in fourth on 145. As we go into Group A, here's how the qualification pathway looks. Bonnie Gustin, our world champion, on top with 207. Liu Lai, we see later, the reigning Paralympic champion, and Ami Jafari on 197. So, Marek Trikac for Poland goes now the reigning European champion. In fact, both Poles in this are currently reigning European champions at different weights. Trikac at 65 kg.
Marek for his first attempt with 165 kilograms. One minute. Good lift.
165 to start, and he's got it. It's a whiteout. Great news.
With the 3 white lights. Shoulders, please go to bar to 172 kilograms, rack height 13.
He was going to do it, and he did.
The bar is loaded for his first attempt, representing Poland also. Records.
So our first Polish lifter successful now. Here comes Grzegorz Lancer, going for 172. Actually won silver behind Trikac, and a Polish won too at the Europeans in Berkshire. No mark in the World Championships in Nur Sultan 2 years ago. 2 European silvers he's won in his career. From Kjalin. 172 to start for Lancer, but didn't get it. 2 and against.
More attempts. You can do better next time.
178 his lifetime best, so he'll have to return to that and clean it up a little.
Shoulders, please go to bar to 173 kilograms, rack height 5. The bar is loaded for his first attempt, representing Great Britain, Mark Swan.
Next then for Great Britain.
Swan is the only
Hasn't been in a major championship previously. 19 years old, turns 20 in a fortnight. But gold in the World Cup event in Manchester in March. Mark Swan.
Come on, Mark, you can make it. 173.
So 173 for Swan. That matches his lifetime best. Are they happy with it? Oh, yes, they are. It's a white out, 3 out of 3. All the referees happy. Mark Swan goes out in front. Great result early in the year. European junior record, by the way, that matches, I believe. That's the same mark that he scored in Manchester in taking that World Cup gold earlier in the year. And he has equaled it. Next up, Jorge Carinao of Chile. The former Pan Am champion, the reigning America's champion. Won the 2 America's championships held. Toronto silver in Lima. Pan Am champion in this is Herbert Aceituno, who we've already seen from El Salvador. Gone down a weight this time. Carinao, 180. Has he done it? Yes, he has! Oh, that's tremendous. White out for Jorge Carinao for Chile. Former weightlifter prior to 2003, and that was just super.
He was injured during the warm-up. We wish him the prompt recovery. So the competition will carry on without Sherif Osman on the list. Loaders speed load about 185 kilograms, rack height.
Quality lift by Carinao, and he becomes a prime contender in this. Sheriff Osman, we want you to see the Egyptian great. He has scratched. So we move on to Hossein Betir of Algeria. 185 is target in this opening round. The World Championship silver medalist in Nur Sultan 2 years ago. African Games bronze in 2011 and 2015. African Championship silver medalist in 2018. $185. His lifetime best is 194, and in this weight division he's lying in 4th on his lifetime best mark in the Paralympic rankings. So I think we'll see him there. There's not much problem about that. And that puts him into the lead. Should tell you, Carinao with that 180, by the way. He has improved his Paralympic ranking score. That's his best lift in the Paralympic ranking period. He stays in 8th in that. Betty's already lifted 194 in that. Liu Lai is up next with a chance to go top of the Paralympic rankings above Bonnie Gustin. 208. The reigning Paralympic champion, 3 Paralympic golds in a row from Beijing, London and Rio. The 2014 world champion in this arena in Dubai. 2010 world champion in Kuala Lumpur, took gold in the European Open Championship in Egger in 2015. Reigning Asian Games champion too. And the man who held the Chinese flag bearer for the closing ceremony in Rio. He had that much of an impact. Big impact potentially coming here. 226. His lifetime best, not in this weight division, where the world record is 221 from Paul Akinde, but hey, 208 is massive enough. It's a really strong place for Liu Lai to start, but it's a strikeout. Has he done a little bit of damage to that right shoulder as well? Hopefully not, but it's affecting him a little bit. Now, Sheriff Osman was due to start this, and he hasn't. And Liu Lai, who's gone in at the heaviest weight of 208, well, if he gets nobbled along the way as well, it really opens up. And any of the 5 left in this competition, outside of Liu Lai and Sheriff Osman in Group A, could have a chance of winning this now, if Liu Lai is troubled.
The bar is loaded for the second attempt, representing Poland.
Osin Betir, our leader on 185 for Algeria. Jorge Caranau second for Chile on 180. And here comes Gregors Lanza for his second attempt at 172.
Come on, Gregors, you can make it. 172 kilograms. No lift. Gregors, you still have one more attempt.
So a strikeout, and Lanza unsuccessful.
You can do better. Loggers, please load the bar to 178 kilograms, rack height 5. If successful, it will be
So that is
European record.
2 that he's missed, and in danger of bombing out. And it's not that he's been having difficulty in raising the bar, it's just in the quality of the lift. And Lanza in a bit of bother now, the European silver medalist. Sheriff Osman still in the Paralympic rankings, high in the 59s, but we don't get to see him today.
Record representing Great Britain, Mark Swan.
And Liu Lai is not lifting in the second round. There's an injury, certainly. Whether he gets a lift in the third round, no, he's gone. Liu Lai's gone. So he misses out in 208. So now, Hossein Better, our leader on 185. Mark Swan, 173, is in the bronze medal position, aiming for 178. This would be a new junior European record, and it would be a new lifetime best. If it's going to be a new junior European record, it stands to reason it has to be a new lifetime best if he gets it. So a big moment for Mark Swan, who won the World Cup event in Manchester and who was really good in last year's one when he won the bronze. Oh yes! White out! And he's getting closer towards gold. He's still in bronze, but he's catching up on Carinao now. The sky's the limit. That's a new lifetime best, a new European junior record, I make it.
180 kilograms, rack height 13.
Fantastic for Mark Swan.
The Chinese, the new lifter, unfortunately withdrew from the competition due to the injury after his first attempt, so he will not continue in the second and third round. The bar is loaded for his second attempt, representing Poland, Marek Trikas.
Wow, Marek Trikas, it is game on. The 5 men left in this are all fighting for the medals, and it could be any medal. Trikas currently is in 5th place, attempting 180, same as Carinao, but Carinao would have the nod in the head-to-head, so Trikas is lifting here to go into the bronze medal position.
Silver medalist from Manchester 2021 World Cup. Can make it, Marek. 180 kilograms.
Big moment for the European champion.
1 minute.
Hasn't appeared at the Paralympic Games before, I don't think. Before Rio. The man from Zielona Góra. 180. This to get into the medals, and he's wavering a bit, and he hasn't made it. And he stays in 5th place. It was a big leap from his first round attempt, 15 kilos.
Still one more attempt.
And he just couldn't get it raised. So he stays in 5th spot. But I think there'll be a lot of movement in the leaderboard in the final couple of rounds.
Please look the bar.
It's very, very volatile.
187 kilograms, rack height 12.
Reminder, Sherry Fosman, who
Successful.
was on our start list, doesn't start. Lulay, the Paralympic champion,
America's record.
did start but won't finish, didn't register a mark, and that is a shoulder injury. A couple of months away from the Paralympic Games.
82 kilograms. The bar is loaded for his second attempt, and he's trying to break the America's record, representing Chile, Jorge Carinao. Vamos, Jorge.
So Jorge Carinao for Chile, 180 got in the opening round. This to go up to 187. This for the lead. He's in the silver medal position right now, having broken his lifetime best earlier today with 180. The previous Pan Am champion,
Come on, Carinao. Jorge.
the man that he finished second behind, Aceituno, competing in the 59 earlier.
He was the gold medalist in Bogota and Tbilisi 2021 World Cups. And he's ranked 7th. And the World
Carinao going for 187, which would be a new lifetime best.
1 minute.
It would be a new America's record. Herbert Aceituno winning the Pan Ams with 182. Here we go. Carinao to go into the gold medal position. New frontiers. Yes, he's done it! A new America's record for Jorge Carinao of 187. And he goes in front.
187 is the new America's record.
Superb lift.
Well done. Loaders, please right the bar to 191 kilograms, rack height 13.
Just fantastic. 2-1 in his favor, and that was just supreme stuff.
We remind you that the Sheriff Osman
Well, what a competition. Carinao jumps into the lead.
through from the competition. The bar is loaded for his second attempt.
Better in silver on 185. He goes next. Mark Swan in bronze position for Britain with 178.
1, 2, 3, Viva Algeria.
Carlos Betancourt from Venezuela currently fourth.
Second attempt.
He has no further say in the competition. Bettier does though.
His third and fourth.
The World Championship silver medalist from the most recent staging in Nur Sultan. 191 is Bettier's target. He's gone to 194 in the Paralympic rankings. That's his lifetime best. Carinao with that 187, by the way, goes up to 5th in the Paralympic rankings, just behind Bettier with that new America's record. I think we'll see him in Tokyo. We'll see him in Tokyo as well, Bettier. Ready to go to try and get back into top spot. Hossein Bettier, just under his lifetime best. He got through it, but they didn't score it. 2 and against. And he stays at 191, but he was not that far off. That wasn't a bad job, but it was, on this occasion, no lift for Hossein Bettier. Our former leader now, but he's in a big battle for the gold.
The bar is loaded for his third and last attempt representing Poland, Grzegorz Lancer.
So after misses at 172 on both occasions, an attempt at 178 for Grzegorz Lancer for Poland. This matching his lifetime best. A European silver medalist twice over. Wavering a bit, he won't get it, and he has bombed out. No mark. Well, what a competition! And Lancer, who started at 172, which is 6 kilos below his lifetime best, doesn't get a chance to have a tilt at it, and he has no mark and he's bombed out.
With another attempt to break Mark Swan. Come on, Mark. 179 kilograms. It's a piece of cake for you. You can make it.
Mark Swan going for 179, having just set a new European junior record. Going for a new one. 204 is the world junior record. Good old Bonnie Gustin in Jakarta at the Asian Para Games in 2018. 179, aiming for a new European junior record. Mark Swan. How exciting this is.
1 minute.
He would stay in third. The bronze medal, at the moment his. Is it another record? Oh yes! Oh yes, it's a whiteout! He's done it!
You must be proud of yourself. You are going back.
2 lifetime bests and 2 European junior records
Your record. Well done.
in the one competition for Mark Swan.
Well done, Mark. That was nice lift.
Delivery of a fantastic result.
80 kilograms.
It's his best result out of the UK. And he might be right on the brink of getting a medal out of it. There's only one man who can deny him. There's a big battle for bronze and a big battle for gold.
Representing Poland, Marek Drikas. Come on, Marek.
Marek Trikash for Poland. 4th in Rio in the Paralympic Games.
Started the competition with 165.
4th in his last World Championships in Mexico City in 2017. Didn't make it to Nur Sultan. 180 here to edge out Mark Swan, who's gone 3 for 3. Up to 179. Trikash going for 180. He wasn't close in the previous round, where he struck out. $180 for Trikash to get into the bronze medal position, and he is not going to do it. Trikash finishes in 5th place. And Mark Swan of Great Britain gets the bronze. Carlos Betancourt of Venezuela finished in 4th place. It was beyond him both times he tried it. Trikash takes 5th. And Mark Swan, who is still a junior, turns 20 on the 2nd of July. He'll get a junior gold, a European junior record twice over, and senior bronze.
The bar is loaded for the 3rd and last attempt, and the possible 2nd chance to break the Americas record.
So now, aiming for America's record for the 2nd time, having scored 187 earlier, this for 190. He's now up to 5th in the Paralympic rankings, above Mohamed Tabash of Jordan, just behind Hossein Betir, and he's not looking at 194 or anything like that. He's looking simply at his second America's record of the day. $190 for Karanau, the reigning America's champion. For 190, it looks nice. Let's see. Oh yes, his second America's record of the day. He's gone 3 for 3. It's a whiteout again. 190 is the new America's record for Jorge Karanau, and I might have won him gold in Dubai. A fantastic lift. A great performance, and that was perfect.
For the third and last attempt for the Algerian Hossein Betir.
1 to go. Hossein Betir of Algeria. Second attempt at 191 to grab the gold away. 194 is his lifetime best. He's fourth in the Paralympic rankings, and Karanau is now fifth with that 190. So it's gold for Chile, and if not, it's gold for Algeria. Always competitive, Hossein Betir. He's medalled in the last 2 World Championships and silver in the African Championships 3 years ago. 191. Only just missed out last time. This is it. He's pushed through well. He might have made it. He has. Hossein Betir takes the gold for Algeria. Right at the end. A brilliant result.
He secured the first place and the gold medal. Second, gold medal. Third place is for the British Mark Swan.
An impressive victory for Hossein Betir, and how well he pulled that out. Missed out only just last time on 191. And with Karanau overtaking at 187 and then 190, Betir gets this right. 191 kg for the gold.
We will be back tomorrow.
Spot on after a lot of bother.
The field of play. The first event will start at 10 a.m. with the up to 88 kilograms for men, and followed by the men's.
Oh, that was so tight.
And the females up to 73 and females.
But Betir pulled it out, and he has got the win
Next 4 coming days.
for Algeria.
Enjoy the competition.
Karanau the silver for Chile, and Mark Swan the bronze for Great Britain. Betancourt fourth for Venezuela. Chikash in the end fifth for Poland. Big leap from 165 to 180 that. would have won in bronze, but he missed twice over. Jorge Caranao's new America's record sends him 5th in the qualification pathway for Tokyo 2020. What a competition that was. Some highlights to this. It is awards ceremony time, and we've had a lot of action today. Tomorrow, incidentally, men's action from 10 a.m. Dubai time. That is 6 a.m. GMT. The men's 88 kg followed by the 80, and then from 3:30 in the afternoon Dubai time, which is 11:30 GMT, it's the women's 73 kg followed by the 86.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of organizing committee of FESA Championships for People of Determination 2021, we extend our sincere greetings and welcome your generous attendance to the second day of the 11th FESA Dubai 2021 Paralympic World Cup.
الآن مراسم التتويج للبطولة.
And now you will witness the starting of the victory ceremonies.
اللاعب الفائز بوزن 59 كيلوغرام رجال ناشئين.
Medal ceremony for up to
The 59 kilo victory ceremony.
الفائز بالمركز الأول والميدالية الذهبية.
And in the junior, we have a new name, Azibek Dobrinov of the Kyrgyz Republic.
to Dobranov Azizbek from Kyrgyzstan.
He turns 16 years old tomorrow. 83 kilos. His total mark, 3 out of 3. 75, 80, and 83 kg. A great result for Kyrgyzstan. Well, that's a lovely result for him at such a young age. Just tremendous. Congratulations to Azizbek Dobrinov, who takes the junior gold for Kyrgyzstan.
مبروك للفائزين.
Congratulations to the winner.
Really, really impressive.
اللاعبين الفائزين بوزن 59 كيلوغرام رجال.
Medal ceremony for up to 59 kilogram men's senior.
So the senior ceremony in this same event. And this was quite a hot competition in the end.
الفائز
Now for a lot of it, Yuri Igorchikov of Russia was up in the top 3, but he was knocked down swiftly. Juan Carlos Garrido of Chile takes the bronze.
الفائز بالمركز الثاني والميدالية الفضية اللاعب توماس كور من نيجيريا.
The winner of second place and silver medal goes to Thomas Kerr from Nigeria.
Thomas Kure of Nigeria lifting 186.
بالمركز الأول والميدالية الذهبية اللاعب
Just under his lifetime best. That's the silver for Nigeria. And gold goes to Ki Yongkai,
China.
the World Championship silver medalist, who's got his eye on Tokyo and something major. He lifted 186 in the final attempt, went from nowhere in the leaderboard to top. He's the champion for China.
السيدات والسادة الفائزون بالميدالية.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medalists.
Look at that quality of lifting. Ki Kai, the gold for China. Thomas Curry, the silver for Nigeria. And Juan Carlos Guido, the bronze for Chile. Well, Curry, we haven't seen him in a major championship before. That's going to change soon, surely. Fantastic lifting.
To the winners.
Well, remember, the World Championship starting the 1st of December in Eger in Hungary after the Paralympic Games.
تتويج اللاعب الفائز بوزن 54 كيلوغرام رجال ناشئين.
Medal ceremony for up to 54 kilogram men's junior.
So the 54 kg presentation. And we've got Junior Glory here as well.
اللاعب عزيز بيك زمير بيك.
And a great win for Aziz Bek Zamirbek Ulu of Kyrgyzstan.
نرجو لمن يستطيع الوقوف للسلام الوطني لكرغستان.
The 18-year-old
Those who are able to take a stand for
ahead of his first major championship, lifting 110 gold for Kyrgyzstan.
السيدات والسادة الفائزون بالميدالية.
ladies and gentlemen, the medalists.
A quality victory for Azizbek Zamirbek Ulu, who claims the junior gold.
تتويج اللاعبين الفائزين بوزن 54 كيلوغرام رجال.
Medal ceremony for up to 54 kilogram men's.
So the senior ceremony for 54 kg, where the gold, at least, was not in much doubt. The other medals really had to be battled for.
الفائز بالمركز الثالث والميدالية البرونزية اللاعب ديمتريوس باكوكريستيوس من اليونان.
Dimitrios Bakakristos of Greece takes the bronze medal.
From Greece.
3 from 3, 141, 150, 160 he lifted, and he's well in contention for Tokyo.
الفضية اللاعب طه عبد الماجد من مصر.
The winner of
Taha Abdel Majid of Egypt takes the silver, 163. That coming in round 2.
ميدالية ذهبية اللاعب فلاديمير كريفوليا من روسيا.
The winner of first place and gold medal goes to Vladimir.
Gold for Russia, for Vladimir Krivolia. His first round lift of 177, more than enough to take out the rest of the opposition. He went up to 182 after that, and Krivolia gets the victory for Russia.
السيدات والسادة الفائزون بالميدالية.
A solid victory. Krivolia not to be beaten today. Look at that margin. In the end, 19 kilos. Krivolia the gold for Russia. Abdelmajid the silver for Egypt. And Baka Christos the bronze for Greece. Greece is the third.
مبروك للفائزين.
Congratulations to the winners. تتويج اللاعب الفائز بوزن 56 كيلوغرام رجال ناشئين. Medal ceremony for up to 65 kilogram men's junior. الفائز
So now the
الأول.
junior competition in this 65
والميدالية الذهبية
kg event.
مارك سوان من بريطانيا العظمى. The winner of
It's Mark Swan of Great Britain who takes it. 2 European junior records set today. He actually equalled it. 2 with his first attempt, 173. So 3 European junior records, with every lift having won gold in Manchester in the World Cup event in March. Lifting 173, matched that with his first round attempt here.
بريطانيا العظمى.
Then went to 178, then went to 179. He gets the junior gold, and here's the British national anthem. Band played on a bit longer than usual. Mark Swan, junior gold for Great Britain. He can stay on the stage if he wants. He'll be back on in a few moments. Victory in the junior men's 65. Always good to see Chile really well represented at every event that's on. And Lloyd Zabalo for Spain, who we'll see later in the week.
تتويج اللاعبين الفائزين بوزن 65 كيلوغرام رجال. Medal ceremony for up to 65 kilogram men's.
So now the men's senior 65 kg. And the return of Mark Swan to the stage for Great Britain. This was a fabulous competition. Now, Sheriff Osman, who had checked in for the competition, he was here, he was in Dubai, going into 65 this time as opposed to the 59, in which we're due to see him in Tokyo. Just withdrew, think it was a slight twinge. So was in the entry list, didn't start. Lulai did start, had a serious shoulder injury, didn't complete. So no mark for him. Mark Swan takes the senior bronze medal, having junior gold with that European junior record 179. The silver for Chile. This was a fantastic performance from Jorge Carinao, twice breaking the America's record, held previously by Herbert Acituno. But with the last lift of the competition, it was gold for Algeria and Hossein Betir. Betir with a really, really fantastic display. And here is the anthem of Algeria, which is hard-earned. So that's it for today. Great performances all. We are back tomorrow, 7 a.m. That's UK and Ireland time, 10 a.m. Dubai time, 8 a.m. CET, the men's 88 kg and the men's 80 kg competitions. Hossein Betir for Algeria, Jorge Carinao for Chile, Mark Swan for Great Britain, our medalist in this men's 65 kg. What a competition it's been. Catch you tomorrow. These are the times, Dubai time. Until then, bye-bye.